Once upon a time, there was a girl named Emily. She was smart, ambitious, and had a great passion for adventure. However, she was also very timid and had a fear of failure that held her back from achieving her goals. One day, Emily decided that she wanted to climb the highest mountain in her country. She had been dreaming of it for a long time, but fear always held her back. She knew that it would be a difficult and a dangerous journey, but she was determined to overcome her fear. She began by researching the mountain and learning all she could about it. She also started training for the climb, taking small hikes and gradually increasing the difficulty. As she prepared, she realized that her fear of failure was not just in her head, it was also in her heart. One day, she decided to confront her fear head on. She packed her bags and set out on her journey. The climb was not easy, but Emily persevered. Every time she felt like giving up, she reminded herself of why she started and that she would not let fear stop her. Finally, after days of climbing, she reached the summit. She felt a sense of accomplishment that she never thought possible. She realized that the fear of failure had been holding her back all along, but now that she had faced it, she was free to pursue her dreams. From that day on, Emily was a changed person. She no longer let fear stop her from achieving her goals, but went on to climb many more mountains and achieved many great things. She lived a life full of adventure and excitement, and she was grateful for the lessons she learned from the first climb. Fear is a natural emotion that everyone experiences at some point in their lives. It can be a powerful force that can hold us back from achieving our goals and living the life we want. However, it is important to remember that fear is not something that needs to control us. With the right mindset and tools, we can learn to overcome our fears and live a more fulfilling life. One of the first steps in overcoming fear is to understand and acknowledge it. Fear is often rooted in the past experiences or belief, and it is important to identify the source of fear in order to address it. Once we understand the source of our fear, we can begin to challenge and change our negative thoughts and beliefs that are holding us back. Another important step in overcoming fear is to take action. Fear can often be exacerbated by avoiding the things we are afraid of, but the more we avoid it, the more power it has over us. Instead, we should face our fears head on and take small steps towards our goal. This could mean by setting a small and manageable goal and working towards it, or seeking professional help to guide us through the process. Additionally, it is important to build self reliance and self confidence. Fear can often make us feel vulnerable and powerless, but by building resilience and self confidence, we can learn to cope with the difficult situation and believe in ourselves. This can be achieved through regular exercise, practicing mindfulness, in surrounding ourselves with positive people. Finally, it is important to remember that fear is a part of life and that it is okay to feel afraid. No one is immune to fear, and it is important to be kind and compassionate to ourselves when we experience it. We should not beat ourselves for feeling fear, but instead use it as a motivator to push ourselves forward. Fear is a natural emotion that can hold us back from achieving our goals, but with the right mindset and tools, we can certainly learn to overcome it. By understanding and acknowledging our fear, taking action, building resilience and self confidence, and being kind to ourselves, we can live a more fulfilling life free from the constraints of fear.